A guy that lived in his apartment block was selling a car, and they to come to an arrangement where he could pay like some money per month for the car.
Now, I'm going to ask you this because it helps me understand you.
Okay.
But I know it might interfere with your speech patterns. But if you could stop saying like after like every word, like, it would help me.
Okay.
He's going to buy a car.
Yeah.
You weren't going to drive the car.
No.
And am I right, he comes and says, Joshua, I found the most marvellous car. What did you say to Isaiah?
Well, I said to him, well, he already knew that I had money saved up because I was taking driving lessons and...
Well, let's just take it slowly.
OK.
You had money saved up.
Yeah.
How had you saved this money? Had you put it as a nest egg by the bed or in the bank?
I had some money that was saved in the bank and I had some money that was in my house as well. Also.
OK. Now, this money, am I right, this came from, if you like, a surplus? In other words, working part-time and caring, you would be paid for both of those jobs.
Yeah, that's correct.
And whatever you had left over, because you're living rent-free, although you're working pretty hard in Mum's house, for whatever surplus you had at the end of each month, you'd put either away in the bank or you'd keep some cash.
Yeah.
How much had you saved at the point that Isaiah came to, you say, borrow money from you?
I had around £750.
And that represented a significant amount of money to you at the time?
Well, yeah, it was, yeah.
Of course. Isaiah comes and sees you, says, I've got this marvellous car I want to buy. I've got an arrangement with a third party. Isaiah, what did you say to Joshua?
Well, first, I'd approached Joshua way before October. He knew that, obviously, part of the reason why I needed the vehicle was to be able to commute, travel, and to be able to see my children and pick them up, have some time with them.
What's wrong with the train?
Train is fine, but I'd prefer to take the kids, you know, in a vehicle.
So you went and spoke to Joshua, and what did you say to him?
Well, he knew I'd been saying for a while that, you know, I'd need a vehicle, and he even agreed at the time that, you know, yes, that'll be very good for you and the kids, you know, you can bring them down and we'll take them out. I'd approached Joshua, as I said, before the October period, to ask about a loan from him because I've been through loan companies.
The loan companies had refused you?
Well, I had some that agreed, but then the interest rate was just ridiculous.
Sure. Hugely expensive, so you decided to go to a friend. Much younger than you. Knew what job Joshua had?
Sorry?
You knew what jobs Joshua had at the time?
Well, yes, but I really didn't look at it that way. And to be honest...
What do you mean you didn't look at it that way?
Well, I wasn't looking at it as, you have a job, you can lend me money.
No, but I'm just saying, of course, you were his friend.
Well, of course, yeah.
You knew what jobs he did. He wasn't made of money, was he?
No.
He was somebody that saved.
Of course.
Somebody that looked after a mother with sufficient disability that he needed to be her carer.
Yes.
And somebody who also, in addition to that, and no doubt not just the physical, but the emotional exhaustion that entails, also went out to work part-time. Where was it?
Sainsbury's.
In a shop.
Mm-hmm.